Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Libra. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is for the week of January 23rd through the 29th, 2023. However, energy is timeless, so whenever you're getting this, if it resonates with you, then it's meant for you. This week we have the first quarter moon on the 28th. It's a great time to cast spells to increase more of what you desire. Starting with the beginning of the week, the moon on Monday is going to be in Pisces, where it's like good for manifestation, daydreaming, energy, psychic pursuits, and intuition, those types of things. Then by Wednesday, the moon will be going into Aries. It's a great time to complete projects and start short-term projects, like short-term, because then on Friday, the moon moves into Taurus, and that's better for long-term projects. So it's also a great time to be outdoors and get into nature. And that's on Friday, because then on Saturday is when that first quarter moon appears on the 28th, which is great for spells and manifestation and whatnot. So do something outdoors. Like a almost like a full moon ritual or something, or just do an outdoor ritual, campfire, bonfire. So, ooh, yeah, maybe I'll do something like that. So anyway, before I get started, make sure that you guys hit the like, share, subscribe buttons below. Also hit the notification bell so you get notified of my upcoming content and future reads. I am clairaudient, so the song that came on shuffle for you while I was getting the cards together is About Damn Time by Lizzo. And I wrote down first paragraph just because I got into the song. It's like the whole song. Like, just go and Google it, listen to it. There's messages for you. But first paragraph is, it's bad bitch o'clock. Yeah, it's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Okay. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute. Tell me how you're healing, because I'm about to get my feelings. How you feeling? How you feel right now? So she talks about healing, and I feel like a lot of us, I have actually a 5-time Libra stellium in my 12th house. So I resonate with a lot of Libra energy, but I'm also heavy Scorpio, so it's always a battle. It's been about healing from something, and it's like, oh, you've been so down and under pressure, right? But you're way too fine to be this stressed, yeah. So it's like you're trying not to be stressed out. There's obviously things going on, but it's, then she talks about turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm going to be all right. Okay, all right. It's about damn time. So it's like you're just getting this energy over you that everything's going to be okay. And the reason is because we just got out of 3 major retrogrades, and now there's no more retrogrades to deal with for the next 3 months. Uranus has turned direct, Mercury retrograde Mercury has now gone direct, and Mars has gone direct. And so, yeah, it's about damn time. So now you can, not only the ideas and things that you were already thinking about, you will have more clarity, right? But now you'll be able to actually put them into action, in the near future here. So that's pretty cool. So that's not for all of you. It's just the energy going into the read, but definitely go and Google that song. Lizzo. Let me move this real quick. Sorry, guys. Jeez. All right, so I'm using the Book of Shadows Tarot, As Above, So Below. It's a 2-deck set. And the As Above is like the overall situation. So Below is like, clarifying it, but like what's going to be happening, right? Know that energy is timeless, like I said earlier. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have strong Libra placements like me, and any parts of this message resonates, then, it's meant for you. Don't try to force anything. Understand that energies can be switched, flip-flop, crisscross, reverse, between somebody who's in your world or whatever, who you're dealing with, who you should know about. Libra. All right, so we've got the Ace of Pentacle energy going into going into this, right? And that's like an abundant new beginning, usually very prosperous, like an abundant project, successful project, or one that will be, but it's the beginning. Okay, so Libras, please, for January 23rd through 29th, 3 cards only. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the cards that fell out is the 8 of Fire, which is the 8 of Wands. That's messages. Then we've got the Maiden of Water. This is really funny. I just noticed something. Okay, so the 8 of Fire, you would think fire is like, you know, looks like fire, right? But it's actually water. You would think that's a water sign, but this is the Maiden of Water. And it looks like she's surrounded by fire. How funny is that? So this Maiden of Water may have a fiery personality. But it looks to me like the situation right now is there's messages coming, messages it looks like from a male. Could be a male Libra. That is going to a Maiden of Water. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And Maiden just means, you know, woman, could be a younger woman, young in spirit, that kind of thing. And then we've got Beltane, and this talks about May. That season, right around then, that's the Beltane season. Beltane season, it's like getting into spring. So there's something that could be happening around that time, or it's just a time of celebration. It's talking about either, you know, something to be celebrated at that time, you know, or this could be like when this, like this is projecting in the future when this could happen. But then underneath the deck, we've got Mabon, and this is the autumnal equinox. Something could have happened during the autumnal equinox, like around that time period. I think that's like September-ish. Or something could be happening this next one. Because this is what sometimes it's either the resonating energy, what's been happening, or what you don't see coming. So let's clarify. See if we can decipher this even further. Spirits for Libra's higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Let's clarify these cards, please, for the greater good. Beltane also, to me, looks like the card of Lovers. Almost like Gemini energy, but not necessarily. Energy going into this 3 of Wands, looking into the future, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting on something to happen, right? All right, let's clarify that 8 of Fire. Did something flip over? No. Clarify the 8 of Fire, 8 of Wands, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah, messages about love, about, it's 2 of Cups. This is partnership, getting together, romance, you know. It could be about business, you know, something that you love, that you're passionate about, but, excuse me. Sorry, I've got animals here right now. So this is the 2 of Cups, though. It's about partnerships and, you know, coming together. But there's messages coming in about that. Maybe something that happened in the past, a relationship or partnership from the past. Maiden of Water. Let's clarify that, please. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is like either an extremely abundant Maiden of Water, or someone who will be, or this is, you know, this is like what this message is about, like either you're wanting to give or what they're wanting to give you. Take it as it resonates, because again, energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, reverse. Or maybe this is like a message that this person is receiving. Just take it as it resonates. Everybody's different. Everybody's storylines, like who I read for, could like perfectly match somebody's storyline, but also bits and pieces of it can also resonate too. It's just, I just channel, and then everybody kind of picks up on it, or I pick up on it, and what everybody, anyway. So then we have the King of Cups. And I feel like this is I feel like this is like something that's going to take place around that time. Might have to do with the King of Cups, or somebody that just has the King of Cups energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They lead with their heart. They're noble. They're courageous. They're loyal. Very emotional. I want to say very emotional. Like it can be passionate. It can be, loving and doting and family oriented, but also on the other side of things they can be very emotional, like when angry and whatnot too. So it's about balance. But I feel like there's going to be either a message from this King of Cups, or this also could be your energy, like loving, compassionate, wanting to start like this beautiful relationship. It's about wrapping things up, wrapping the maypole, the maypole, right? And it's a celebratory time, so could be some type of a big celebration. Underneath the deck, like a wedding. Oh, you guys, I just heard like a wedding in May. That makes a lot of sense with the King of Cups. So the Hierophant is about tradition, religion, doing things the right way. Also about things like marriage and partnership as far as things like marriage and that kind of thing. So, wow. Now, if it doesn't take place in May, it also could take place in the fall. Or this could have been something that happened in the fall. A potential partnership. Take it as it resonates. Otherwise, what I see coming in is happiness, celebration, And it could be with a water sign. Or having to do with, right? What do we have for Beyond Lemuria? These are like my alien cards. I love them so much. Not really alien though. Maybe. It's like the time of the Atlanteans and whatnot. But Lemurians. Underneath the deck, number 42, reclaim your energy. Some of you may need to take a break, or just some well-needed, much-needed, like R&R, like self-love, like, what are they? I don't know why I'm blanking on this. Just like self-care, like spa and pampering yourself, and just, going into... Not necessarily, shadow work. Doing some shadow work and just getting right with yourself, but also maybe, spending time with somebody else too, like just, what am I trying, even on like a vacation or something. I just feel like there's a need for rest, a break, like shutting everything else out so you can focus on yourself. Then we've got number 56, vulnerability, and then it's like this beautiful picture of a dragon. Okay, so 56, I'm going to read what this means. So 56, vulnerability. Our vulnerability can be one of the greatest gifts we can share. It also can be the hardest. In our society, we are conditioned to put on a facade, to be strong even in times of difficulty. Paradoxically, being vulnerable is one of the strongest things we can be. It is easy to remove ourselves from the harsh truths that may be too painful to bring to the light of day. However, this causes greater suffering as buried pain becomes shadows. Unprocessed negative experiences can incarnate as much more troublesome traits or insecurities than their origin. When we are truly honest with ourselves in all of our facets, we are vulnerable. That honesty is an important step in discovering our shadows, what I was talking about, and bringing them into the light for healing. Furthermore, when we share our vulnerabilities with others, we allow them to glimpse a deeper part of ourselves. This is fertile soil for trust. It plants the seeds for others to share the places that are most raw or tender for them. Our closest friendships can be formed in this space. Self-love is also connected to our ability to be vulnerable, as it allows us to be true to ourselves exactly as we are without judgments. That's like exactly what I said, which makes me feel good. Be vulnerable with yourself or others. It may also be a time to step into the role of healer and hold space. Holding space means being fully present without judgment in a way that provides a safe and nurturing environment. In this place, guards can be dropped and a deeper level of awareness and relating can unfold. Enabling unconditional love and acceptance allows for vulnerabilities to be expressed, for the core of disease to be discovered, and for profound healing to take place. That's beautiful. So it's saying to open up and be vulnerable and just, there's messages involved, right? Like you want to give these messages to this maiden of water, or they want to give these messages to you. Take it as it resonates. I really do feel strongly that this, it looks like, this god, in this pool of, it's supposed to be fire, but that could be this Hierophant energy, or even the King of Cups, because water energy there. And he wants to give this passionate message to this maiden of water. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And it has to deal with Ten of Pentacles and, abundance and family and prosperity. And it's like jackpot lottery, right? But I think it's ultimately going to go down, take place, culminate, and or kind of like wrap up by Beltane season. And I feel like these messages, you have to get vulnerable and just lay it all out there in order for this to transpire in a celebratory, happy way for all, is what it looks like. You want to do things the right way. That's what we see underneath there. May have something to do that happened in autumn during the equinox. Interesting. Underneath the deck, we've got aura, observation. This was top of the deck for Pisces. And it talks about just like observing somebody. It's kind of like spy energy in a little way, but not in a bad way. But that's underneath the deck. Phrenology, certainty. I feel like what this is talking about is you've been observing somebody to make certain that they are the person for you. Or that they are who you think that they are. Or they are who they say they are. Take it as it resonates. Or they could be, well, I just got really dizzy, like in my brain. But they also could be doing this to you. Energies can be flip-flopped, reversed. Okay, phrenology, certainty. If your days are filled with aimless activity and your head is filled with pointless internal chatter and inconsistent plans, stop a while and turn down the volume. When you give in to rest and silence, you are more likely to hear the information your guides are trying to give you. As you try to ascertain what you should or should not do, use your head rather than accepting the first piece of advice you're given. Think logically, as it's time to rely on good old-fashioned common sense. Stability in life is required, so make concrete plans. Seek expert advice and research carefully what you need to be certain about, what you need to know to be certain about your next move. If you do so, the outcome will be successful without a doubt. So, incantation, the chatter in my mind's a din, so I'll meditate, journey in, women. Surrender to silence and listen well to guides who wait with truth to tell. Practice meditation to quiet your mind. Libra, we're all overthinkers, big time Librans, you know. Prayer will help you to know. Retreat, monitor your thoughts carefully, listen to your guides. Don't dive straight into a situation. Make sure you're certain of all the facts. Certainty will prevail. So I think that might be why, like, this kind of takes, why, like, in the future, what we see is, like, this wrapping up, could be Beltane season, that type of thing. But it's like, that's saying, you know, you've got time. Take your time before that happens. But overall, I mean, like, this is a really nice read. It's really nice. I feel like it's relationship related. You know, wanting to be certain that this is the right person before you make your move, or before they make their move and become vulnerable. They want to be completely certain. But you know what? I mean, it's good things ahead. So that said, I'm going to leave it there. And make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out the description below where I'll list all of the decks that we used. But also, I've got a really cool giveaway that we're doing at the end of the month. I was about to say end of the week, because by the time you're seeing this, we'll be at the end of the month. But we're giving away a chill steel pipe in copper. All you have to do is fill out the information, follow the I can't even talk right now. Follow the information in the description box below. It's like 3 simple steps. You just got to do a couple things, and then you'll be entered. Then also, I'm doing bookings for 2023. Just follow the information. Reach out to me. We'll figure it out. So that said, as you know, it's together we grow. I look forward to seeing you on the flip side, Libra. I hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you for being here for me. I really appreciate all the tips and donations, you know, to help the channel grow. So I will see you on the flip side, and talk to you later. Peace.